Hi, I'm Grayson. I'm 28, engaged to Rachel, and until 3 months ago, I thought my sister Emma and I were inseparable. She's 31, going through a divorce with Derek, while Rachel and I were planning our wedding. Grayson, your parents want us at Giovanni's tonight, Rachel said, bursting through my apartment door. Your mom said something about a surprise. At dinner, Dad practically bounced in his seat. Aunt Patricia left us a substantial inheritance. She specifically wanted it used for family celebrations, weddings. We're funding your entire wedding, Mom announced, everything you've dreamed of. That's incredible, Rachel squeezed my hand. What about Emma? She's getting an equal amount to use however she needs, Dad said. The next morning, I called Emma immediately. Did Mom and Dad tell you about the money? Yeah. Her voice was ice cold. Emma, what's wrong? This is amazing for both of us. Amazing for you. You get a fairy tale wedding while my marriage crumbles. I didn't know things with Derek were that bad. Of course you didn't. You've been too busy with perfect Rachel to notice anything about my life. That's not fair. I've asked how you were doing. Derek's been cheating for 2 years. I'm filing for divorce and it'll cost everything, but sure, enjoy your dream wedding. The money could help with divorce costs. You don't get it. Everything falls into your lap. You've never struggled. Emma, Rachel, and I have been saving for years. Save it. Congratulations on your windfall. She hung up. Emma stopped returning my calls. Mom said she needed processing time. 2 weeks later, my best friend Marcus pulled me aside at a cafe. Have you talked to Emma? He asked. She's ghosting me. Why? I saw her at the grocery store with some sketchy guy. Tattoos, rough looking. They were talking about you, something about teaching him a lesson and fairness. That doesn't sound like Emma. I'm serious, man. Watch your back. The next afternoon, I left work to pick up Rachel's resized engagement ring. Walking down 5th Street toward the parking garage, I heard footsteps. Grayson, I turned. Emma. Emma, I've been trying to. We need to talk. Now. We stood at a busy crosswalk. Traffic was heavy. Rush hour. I'm sorry about Derek. If I can help. Stop pretending you care, she hissed. You and your perfect life. Do you know what it's like watching you get everything while mine falls apart? We're both getting money. It's not about money. It's about you. Always about you. The golden child. Emma, let's talk somewhere private. No, I'm done talking. The light changed. I stepped off the curb. Then I felt her hands on my back. A violent shove. I stumbled forward into oncoming traffic. A delivery truck's brakes squealed. The bumper caught my shoulder, spinning me onto the pavement. Pain exploded everywhere. Oh my God, call 911, someone screamed. Did you see that? She pushed him. Emma's voice panicked. It was an accident. He stumbled. A man in a business suit knelt beside me. Don't move. Ambulance is coming. Behind him, a woman in scrubs shouted into her phone. I saw the whole thing. She deliberately pushed him. You're lying, Emma shrieked. Ma'am, step back, the businessman said firmly. Police are coming. Everything blurred. Ambulance, hospital, Rachel's tear-stained face. When I woke fully, Rachel held my hand. My parents looked devastated beside her. How bad? I croaked. Dislocated shoulder, 3 broken ribs, severe bruising, Rachel said, voice shaking. If that truck had been faster. Where's Emma? Mom started crying. The police have her. The witnesses said she pushed you. She did. Dad went white. Are you absolutely sure? Yes, we argued about the wedding money. She just snapped, pushed me into traffic. Detective Sarah Martinez entered. Mr. Winters, I need your statement when you're ready. I can talk now. Walk me through what happened. I recounted everything. The confrontation, Emma's rage, the deliberate push. We have 3 eyewitnesses corroborating your account, Martinez said. The businessman Michael Torres, nurse Jennifer Kim, and a teenager recording traffic for a school project. We have video footage. There's video? Rachel gasped. Yes, it clearly shows Miss Winters pushing Mr. Winters into traffic. We've charged her with aggravated assault and attempted murder. Mom sobbed. Not my daughter. I'm sorry, Mrs. Winters. The evidence is overwhelming. Marcus visited daily. I told you something was off. Should have pushed harder. You couldn't have known she'd try to kill me. Jennifer Kim, the nurse, checked my vitals during her shift. I've been asked to testify. What I saw was crystal clear, no accident about it. Thank you for speaking up. I've seen too many people escape justice because witnesses stay silent. Not this time. On my 3rd day hospitalized, my dad visited alone. He'd aged 10 years. Son, would you consider not pressing charges? If Emma gets counseling, pays your medical bills? No. She's still your sister. She's my daughter. She tried to kill me over wedding money. She's not well. The divorce broke something in her. That's not my responsibility. She chose this. But the family, where was the family when she planned this? When she decided my life was worth less than her jealousy? I don't want to lose both my children. You're not losing me, but Emma did this, not me. My phone rang. Unknown number. Against my judgment, I answered. Grayson, it's Emma. Please don't hang up. My hand tightened around the phone. What do you want? I need to explain. There's nothing to explain. You tried to kill me. I just wanted to scare you, make you understand my pain. By pushing me into traffic during rush hour? I didn't think it through. I was so angry. And that makes it okay? Grayson, I'm your sister. We've known each other our whole lives. This one moment doesn't define us. Actually, it does. This moment showed me exactly who you are. Please drop the charges. I'll get help, therapy, anger management. No. Grayson, I hung up. Detective Martinez returned with updates. Your sister's attorney is arguing temporary insanity. They're claiming the divorce pushed her over the edge. What does that mean? They want a reduced sentence. But with video evidence, witnesses, and your testimony, we have a strong case. I want to testify. Are you sure? Facing your sister in court will be difficult. I'm sure. Rachel squeezed my hand. I'll be there every step. 6 weeks later, I was home recovering. My shoulder ached constantly. Emma's trial date was set, but first Mom arranged a dinner at their house. Grayson, honey, you two need to talk, Mom said before we'd even sat down. There's nothing to talk about. She made a terrible mistake. A mistake is forgetting a birthday. Pushing your brother into traffic is attempted murder. Dad cleared his throat. If Emma pays your medical expenses and goes to therapy, are you asking me to drop the charges? We're asking you to consider the whole family, Mom said. One child in the hospital, another in jail. Do you know what this is doing to us? What about what she did to me, my postponed wedding, the nightmares I have every night? Rachel spoke firmly. With respect, Emma destroyed her own life with that choice. Grayson is the victim. You don't understand, Mom said to Rachel. You're not a mother. You don't know what it's like watching your child throw their life away. No, but I watched the man I love almost die because his sister decided his happiness threatened her. The doorbell rang. Dad answered, then Emma walked in. What is she doing here? I demanded, standing so fast my chair toppled. We thought if you just talked, Mom started. You ambushed me? Emma looked terrible, thinner, paler, exhausted. Grayson, please, 5 minutes. No, absolutely not. I'm your sister. Doesn't that mean anything? You stopped being my sister when you shoved me into traffic. I was out of my mind, the divorce, the stress, seeing you get everything. I didn't get everything. Rachel and I worked for years. The only difference is our marriage works and yours doesn't. That's not fair. Fair? You want fair? Is it fair I have permanent shoulder damage, that I wake up screaming, that I can't walk past that intersection without panicking? Emma's face crumpled. I know I hurt you, but I'm in therapy now. I'm on medication. I'm not that person anymore. Yes, you are. You're exactly that person. Medication doesn't change what you did. So you'll send me to prison? Your own sister? You sent yourself when you committed a felony. Grayson, please. Emma dropped to her knees. I'm begging you. I'll pay everything. I'll stay away forever. Just drop the charges. No, I'll sign over my inheritance. You can have it all. I don't want your money. I want you to face consequences. But I'm sorry, what more do you want? Nothing. I want nothing from you. Mom sobbed. You're tearing this family apart, Grayson. No, Mom, Emma did that. Emma stood, tears stopping suddenly. Her face hardened. Fine. My lawyer says the video is inconclusive. The witnesses can't prove intent. The jury will decide. You'll sit on that stand and testify against your own sister? Yes. You'll make Mom and Dad watch their daughter go to prison? You'll make them watch me tell the truth. Emma's voice dropped to a hiss. You self-righteous prick. You've always thought you were better than me. I never thought that until you proved me right. You know what? I'm glad I pushed you. I'm glad you got hurt. You deserved it for being such a smug, entitled, get out. What? Get out of this house. Now. You can't. Yes, I can. Either you leave or we do. Dad stood. Emma, you should go. Dad, you're taking his side? You're making things worse. Emma grabbed a glass and hurled it at the wall. It shattered everywhere. This is what I think of your perfect family, she screamed. You chose him over me. Well, I hope you all rot. She stormed to the door, then whirled back. When you're testifying, remember, you destroyed this family, not me. You, she slammed out. Dad walked us to the car. Son, I'm sorry. Your mother thought. Did you hear her? She's glad she pushed me. She said I deserved it. Dad's eyes filled with tears. I heard. Then you understand why I can't let this go. I do. God help me, I do. The trial came on a cold November morning. Rachel sat beside me. Marcus was there. Detective Martinez. Across the aisle, Emma sat with her attorney, Patricia Blackwell. The prosecutor, James Chen, laid out the case precisely. The evidence will show that Emma Winters deliberately pushed her brother into heavy traffic with intent to cause serious harm or death. This wasn't an accident. This was calculated violence born from jealousy. Blackwell countered, Emma Winters was suffering an acute mental health crisis from depression, divorce trauma, and financial stress. She lacked capacity to form criminal intent. Michael Torres testified first. I saw Miss Winters approach from behind. They argued. Then, as Mr. Winters stepped off the curb, she placed both hands on his back and pushed hard. Nothing accidental about it. Jennifer Kim was equally clear. She pushed him with enough force he couldn't regain balance, then immediately claimed it was an accident. But I know what I saw. They played the video. Watching again made my stomach lurch. Emma's hands on my back, the forceful shove, my body flying forward. Mom left crying. Then my turn. Mr. Winters, describe your relationship with your sister before this, Chen began. We were close. I trusted her completely. When did that change? When my parents funded my wedding. Emma was divorcing and felt I got special treatment. What happened September 14th? I walked through it. The street encounter, the argument, her hands on my back. Did you have warning? No. 1 second we talked, the next I was in traffic. Has she apologized? She's tried, but always with excuses. At my parents' house, she even said she was glad she pushed me and I deserved it. The defense cross-examined. Didn't you know your sister had depression? I knew she was going through a hard divorce. But you flaunted your good fortune? Objection, Chen called. The defense tried several angles. I held firm. Their psychiatrist testified about Emma's mental state. Severe depression with psychotic features. She may not have fully appreciated consequences. The prosecution's psychiatrist countered. While depressed, nothing suggests she lacked capacity to understand pushing someone into traffic could kill them. Her immediate claim it was an accident shows consciousness of guilt. Emma testified, tears streaming. I loved my brother. I still do. I wasn't trying to kill him. I just wanted him to feel a fraction of my pain. Chen cross-examined ruthlessly. After you pushed him, what did you do? Started screaming it was an accident. Why say that if it actually was an accident? I panicked. Or did you realize what you'd done and cover up? No, Weeks later at your parents' house, you said you were glad you pushed him and he deserved it. Is that someone who didn't mean harm? Emma went white. I was angry. I didn't mean it. So you've said many things you didn't mean. Why should this jury believe you now? No answer. The jury deliberated 7 hours. The forewoman stood. On attempted murder, we find the defendant not guilty. On aggravated assault, we find the defendant guilty. Emma sobbed. 2 weeks later, sentencing. The judge addressed Emma. You've been found guilty of aggravated assault. While I acknowledge your mental health struggles, I cannot overlook the deliberate nature of your actions and complete lack of genuine remorse. 6 years in state prison, 5 years supervised probation, full restitution for medical expenses, no contact with the victim for 10 years. Mom collapsed. Emma turned to me, mouthing, I hope you're happy. I felt nothing, just emptiness. Outside, Detective Martinez found us. You did the right thing. She could have killed you. That evening, Dad called. Your mother wants to know if you'll visit Emma in prison. No, Dad. She's still family. She stopped being family when she tried to kill me. How can you be so cold? How can you expect forgiveness from someone who's never truly been sorry? Emma only regrets getting caught. That's not remorse, that's self-pity. Long silence. I hope someday you can forgive her. Maybe someday, but not today, not tomorrow, probably not in 6 years. Things you don't come back from. Rachel and I married the following spring, exactly as planned. Marcus stood as best man during his toast. To Grayson and Rachel, proof that choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's survival. I still see my parents occasionally, though it's strained. They visit Emma and update me. I listen politely but don't engage. Emma's letters return unopened. My shoulder aches when it rains. I take a different route to work, avoiding that intersection. Some scars are physical, some deeper. but I'm healing. I'm happy, and I refuse to feel guilty about either. Did I make the right choice testifying against my sister? Have you ever had to choose between family loyalty and protecting yourself? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more true stories about standing up for yourself when it matters most.